about yourself and your family?
Well, the best part of me is my family, Charlie. Let me tell you, first of all, I'm married to Rhonda Jones Pelham. Rhonda and I have been married this summer, will be 30 years. We have two children, Zach and Whitney. Zach is married to Diana, my daughter-in-law, Diana Wooten, and Whitney is married to Dean Blankenship. And so I'm very proud of my family. Also, very proud of my heritage. I'm honored that I am a second generation county executive, county judge, as H.T. Zeke Pelham was my dad. And I have four brothers and sisters that live here in McMinnville, three brothers, Timothy, Michael, Philip, and then I have one sister, Jeannie. So raised here in McMinnville, lived here all of my life, very blessed to have had the parents that I had and to have the family that I have here that are still in McMinnville. So very proud of my wife and children as well.
As the incumbent, what have you been doing to bring new jobs into Warren County?
Well, whenever I ran 4 years ago, I felt like that I could bring something to Warren County because of my business experience. One part of my family that I failed to mention, very proud also of my mother and father-in-law, Billy and Gloria Jones. And Billy and I are business partners. We still are business partners, although I do not take an active role in the business. Billy and my son Zach now run three separate businesses actually that Billy and I have grown over the years. And through that 25 years of business experience, I felt like that I could bring to county government experiences that I have had the privilege to learn from over the years. And three specific things that I talked about. There were several other issues, but three specific major issues that I talked about 4 years ago in my campaign. And that was education, and that was residential development, and then that was infrastructure development as far as industry is concerned. In education, and let me be very specific as we talk here today, that it has been a team effort of many players in our community over the past 4 years. But with the help of many organizations and individuals in education, we have saw the expansion of our local Montlow College campus from 600 to around 1,200 students at a cost of somewhere over $3 million. We have saw locally for our Citizens for Progress scholarship that has started about 3 years ago, and also our GED scholarship and our mechatronics program that recently has launched at Montlow. We have saw somewhere in the neighborhood of $750,000 worth of revenue raised to go toward education or educational programs. So we're very proud of that. And also internship programs at the high school, just a variety of things that we're seeing happen positive in education in our county. As far as residential development is concerned, one of the very first projects that I started on 3.5 years ago was our water project on the mountain. That is a project that I'm very proud to say to you today is nearing completion. In fact, we hope to see somewhere around maybe early summer, possibly, the completion of this project that is close to a $4 million project that is going to provide water on top of Harrison Ferry Mountain. Now, this project began out of necessity because of individuals on the mountain who did not have access to potable water. And so that's why the effort went into it on behalf of myself and Warren County Utility District and others to ensure that our citizens have clean drinking water. But through this project, what we are going to be able to see is development on top of Harrison Ferry Mountain, as a lot of the individuals that are moving into our community that we've saw move in over the past 3.5 years, they like the mountains, they like the view, the bluff lots, the different things that Harrison Ferry Mountain has to offer. The seclusion, so on and on for people that are moving here from other parts of the United States. This is certainly a beautiful part of our county. So we're very proud of that project because that's going to support the residential development that we're seeing happening in our county. And then as far as development for industry within our county, working hand in hand with Jeff McCormick and the Industrial Development Board, our county commission, as they have funded many projects. I'm very proud of the fact that over the past 3 years we have passed budgets each year that have not had a tax increase in the budget. But here's the part of that I'm most proud of, is not only are these budgets that do not have a tax increase, but they're progressive budgets. Now, just to pass a budget, to say that I'm passing a budget that doesn't have a tax increase, that doesn't better our community. But when you can pass a progressive budget that improves your community, then I think you've accomplished something. And with the help of our county commission, all of our commissioners, we've been able to do this. A roughly $2 million project ongoing currently in our industrial park, a connector road that's opening up around 200 acres of land in the back of our industrial park, matching funds from the county. By the time everything is completed with additions and different things to the building, around $2 million in a spec building that has already paid dividends for us, and we anticipate that in the near future we'll be able to share more with the community about. Also, a connector road in the industrial park, widening the main entrance road into the industrial park in front of Eurozu. Just various things that we've been able to do as far as infrastructure to make ourselves more attractive to industry. Existing industry within the last few months are starting to see an improvement, so we're starting to see positive signs there. New industries that we have been able to announce in the last few years. So I think that we continue on the path that we've been going. I'm very proud of the accomplishments of our county commission and others, but certainly I think we stay focused on education, residential development, and infrastructure for industry to make ourselves more attractive to new industry and support existing industry.
Do you think the community is headed in the right direction?
Charlie, I truly do, but let me include with that statement that, you know, I'm one person, and so that's not only, you know, my opinion, but as I travel, and I try to regularly, when the legislature is in session, I try to go at least once a week and visit with our state representatives, with our state senator, Congressman Lincoln Davis. I try to meet with Lincoln and talk with him and his staff. I travel to forums when I have opportunity, and everywhere that I have the opportunity to travel and go, and I sit and listen. I do not necessarily bring up what we are doing in Warren County. I just talk about what we're doing, or listen to what they suggest, and everywhere that I go, they talk about the very things that we are already doing. So I do feel like we are headed in the right direction.
Why should Warren County residents vote for you for county executive?
Well, I came 4 years ago and I asked the people of Warren County for their consideration and their support, and I was blessed that they gave it to me. At that time, I promised to work hard. I laid out a road map, if you will, for the things that I wanted to accomplish, and I've been blessed that with the support of our county commission and with others, that we're seeing these things happen. In 3.5 years now, I have probably missed maybe a half dozen committee meetings. I'm proud to get up every morning and to go to work for the people of Warren County. I'm out every night of the week in committee meetings. I enjoy working with our commissioners. I think we have a good team. I do believe that we're headed in the right direction. And even though we are suffering through some difficult economic times right now, as is the rest of our state and our country, I do believe that we are positioning ourselves as a county that when things begin to turn around, that we will be able to take advantage of all the programs that we've been working on for the past 3.5 years.